Hi, my name is Steve Taylor, obscure recording artist and fledgling video director. Some of you are wondering how I was selected to direct the documentary you're about to see. On August 10th, 1988, my phone rang. I picked up the receiver, and a voice on the other end said, "This is the cleaners, your suits are ready." That's not important right now. But this is. A modern sculpture that illustrates the inherent limitations in attempting this documentary of the Greenbelt Festival. The Super 8 unit symbolizes the stylistic limitations of shooting with a single camera. The poster represents the need, therefore, for frequent, sometimes unrelated cutaway shots. And the shoestring is our budget. But what did you expect for $9.95? The Princess Tress? Huh? I seriously doubt if he even wears one.
Do you have permission?
Sorry?
Do you have permission to do this? This is private land.
About what it is and where it's not from.
We had a query earlier on in the week with the German film crew.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Who
they're
asked
not
permission.
coming. We're here
well,
instead.
you're here instead?
Oh, you had a German. There was originally a German
Yeah,
crew
well,
a week
I think
and
they
a
were
half ago
German.
that was going to be doing it.
But they're not doing it, we're doing it.
Right. They were told they didn't have permission to do it.
Oh.
Just to get a shot of the castle.
Yeah, they were told they couldn't have permission. Now, what exactly is the shot? I've spoken to people here since. What exactly is the shot you want?
Yeah, all we wanted, we just had a shot of the castle, and then we just wanted to get one through the gate. All it is we're starting off with, Greenbelt,
Yeah.
and the first opening shot is just Castle Ashby, England, just to give a sense
just
of where it is.
introduce where it is?
Exactly, just where it is.
So you do it all from here?
Yeah, no, we're not going
yeah,
inside or
we're
anything.
We didn't want to go inside at all.
No problem.
Just from that
Okay.
side.
Carry on.
Right, okay.
Great.
Thanks a
All
lot.
right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
What's happened to the German crew?
Wherein lies the true spirit of Greenbelt? I believe it lies here, far from the glitz and glamour of the main stage, away from the bourgeois pretensions and pious indifference of the ice cream vendors, here on this godforsaken wasteland of a campground, here in the hearts and minds of the punters themselves. To many, they remain faceless, nameless, and preferably sexless until they're married. But to me, they sum up the true pioneering spirit that is Greenbelt. And what better way to see that pioneering spirit in action than here, on the campsite I'm standing on, where the two young ladies to my right will attempt to put up this tent, using, between the two of them, 3 legs, 3 arms, and no tongues. If they can do it in the prescribed 90 seconds, they'll be awarded a pair of scissors to cut themselves free. Are you ready, ladies? And they're off.
Good evening, I'm John Hawley at the World Bono Watch headquarters. Many of you are aware that at last year's Greenbelt, Bono of the world-renowned rock band U2 was spotted walking around the festival site disguised as a steward. Many of the festival goers, including myself, never noticed him. This time, we're ready for him. We at the World Bono Watch Society have assigned specially trained Bono spotters to tactical posts throughout the festival site. We now go to correspondent Phil Bagley outside the Rolling magazine.
Thank you, John. Bono spotting is not a sport for the amateur. To wear this cap, you have to earn it, as these would-be spotters found out earlier on today. All right, you know the rules. You'll see the flash guard briefly, then you have one opportunity to tell us who it is. If you're right, you join the ranks and keep the hat. If you're wrong, you know what happens. So are you ready? The card. Who is it?
Bono?
No, I'm sorry, that's George Washington, the father of the United States. I hate to do this to you, but rules are rules.
Bono.
No, I'm afraid that's a trick question. It is, in fact, a kitchen blender. Sorry.
Julius Caesar?
Sorry to interrupt, we're getting reportings of a sighting near the Tearfund tent. Go ahead, please.
I saw him all right. He was coming out of the word tent with a heartbeat record. I knew it was him because he had his hair all up in a Turkish fez.
So that would put him about here on our map. Hold on, new reports coming in from the theatre tent.
I saw him leaving the fashion show. Yeah, and he was wearing a lovely black chiffon dress and red pumps. He's so cute.
Yes, good. There seems to be a pattern clearly emerging.
I saw the Pope dressed as Larry Monin Jr.
I saw Morrissey selling veggie burgers.
Perhaps we'll try again next year.
Walk about the Greenbelt site, and chances are good you'll bump into somebody famous. Why, just last year, I met Princess Caroline of Monaco standing in line for the loo. Here with me now is Simon Mayo, BBC Radio 1 breakfast show DJ, and here at Greenbelt for the 11th consecutive year. Simon, let's start with the question on everyone's mind. Is your family name, in fact, an abbreviation of the word mayonnaise?
No.
And that was confirmed to you by your parents?
Yeah.
Right. Simon, as a well-known Radio 1 DJ, do you recall any history whatsoever of salad dressings in your family tree?
No.
Any type of condiment whatsoever?
No, and I really don't see what this has to do with me being at Greenbelt, Steve.
Let's talk about Greenbelt, since that's why we're here. Simon, what would be your advice to someone coming to Greenbelt for the first time? Should they pack their own condiments or simply use those provided by the fast food stands?
Pack your own.
Interesting. Thanks ever so much. Simon Mayo, Radio 1 DJ. I'm standing backstage with Amy Grant prior to her premiere performance on the Greenbelt main stage. Amy, you've been here a few days. You've been able to compare this with other U.S. festivals, and I think we're all interested in knowing, should foreigners attending the festival for the first time bring their own condiments or use those provided by the food stand?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Here was Sue Plater, chairman of this year's Greenbelt Festival. Sue, if your last name were mayonnaise, what would you shorten it to?
You know, I don't know if this is going to work.
Fantastic. I've never been to anything like this anywhere at all. We were out after we sound checked before we went on stage. We went out and just had a look at the site, and there was people coming up for autographs and stuff, but there was absolutely no threat, no negative feelings at all. It was just a fantastic feeling, really. Just great people, great people.
Have any of you gotten a tattoo at Greenbelt?
No way. No.
You would never get a tattoo?
No.
Not even like one that came off in like 6 months?
Yeah.